Hello there, this is Ecotech. So today we're diving deep into a game changer in the world of home entertainment, the PUTRIMS Smart Projector K12, and I've got to say right from the start, this is not your typical budget projector pretending to be premium. This is an officially licensed Google TV beast with Netflix built right in, no hacks, no workarounds, no cheap knockoff Android TV that can't open half the apps you actually use. This is the real deal, with one-click access to Netflix, Disney+, YouTube, Prime Video, ESPN, and more. So if you've ever been annoyed by having to plug in a separate Fire Stick or Chromecast, you can kiss that clutter goodbye because it's already inside and it's future-proofed with regular updates for stability and security. Plus it's got Google Voice Assistant, which means instead of doing the classic scroll on a remote just to find a movie, you literally press the mic button and say something like, "Play Inside Out 2" or "Open Netflix," and boom, it just does it, even if you're halfway melted into your couch on a Sunday afternoon. And that's not just convenience, that's the kind of tech integration that makes you use it more. Now, brightness is where most projectors fall apart, but the K12 is rocking a legit 1500 ANSI lumens. So not those exaggerated marketing lumens you see thrown around. This means you can watch not only in a pitch-black room but also in ambient light without losing all your contrast. Perfect for those family get-togethers or even a daylight meeting in the office, and it's native 1080p with 4K support. So while your actual playback resolution is crisp full HD, you can feed it a 4K source and it'll scale beautifully, and the precision glass lens setup makes sure there's no ugly edge blur. Everything stays sharp from corner to corner with vibrant, balanced colors that pop without looking cartoonishly oversaturated. And speaking of setup, if you've ever wrestled with manual focus and keystone correction trying to square an image on your wall, prepare to retire those headaches because this thing has autofocus, auto keystone, and even zoom from 50% to 100%, so you can throw up a 120-inch screen from about 11 feet away without having to move furniture across the room. And you can choose between 4:3 or 16:9 aspect ratios depending on your content. Plus there's a sleep timer if you're one of those who likes to drift off during a movie marathon, and full brightness/contrast/color customization so you can really tune it to your space. Now, let's talk connectivity because the K12 is packing Wi-Fi 6, translation, faster, more stable streaming and screencasting, so you can mirror your iPhone via AirPlay or your Android and Windows devices via Miracast without stuttering, and Bluetooth 5.2 is on board for quick pairing with external speakers or headphones. But here's the kicker, it has HDMI ARC, which means you can connect your soundbar with just one cable and control volume straight from the projector remote. No extra audio cables. No sync issues, and while we're at it, the built-in speakers are actually good enough for casual viewing, not tinny laptop-level junk. So for a backyard movie night, you could literally just bring the projector and call it a day. And PUTRIMS clearly knows versatility is king because they've made it compatible with ceiling mounts, tripods, tabletops, and wall mounts, with proper M5 screw holes on the bottom, and it plays nice with HDMI devices like PS5, Switch, laptops, USB media, and even 3.5mm audio jack gear. So whether you're gaming, binging a Netflix series, teaching a class, running a business presentation, or just watching sports in the backyard, it's flexible enough to handle it all. Oh, and gifting. Absolute win. This is one of those big wow factor presents for birthdays, Christmas, or New Year because it feels premium and high-tech but is still plug-and-play easy for non-techies. Now, I want to give credit where credit's due. PUTRIMS really backs their hardware, and they're not just throwing buzzwords on a box. You get 24/7 after-sale support, a 2-year money-back guarantee, a 3-year repair warranty, and lifetime technical support. And that's huge because so many projectors in this price range basically ghost you after 30 days. But here you can literally email support at putrims.com and get help. They're also actively updating the software. Right now the latest version is v1.0.1.0_20250304, and once you connect to Wi-Fi you might see an upgrade prompt. So you know they're refining features and fixing bugs, not just dumping the product on market. One little tip. Google TV runs as its own source, so if you ever run into weird behavior, you can just restore factory settings from the GTV menu and repair the remote in seconds. And if you connect Bluetooth speakers, make sure you do it through the GTV Bluetooth settings for best performance, otherwise you might see slight delay. And for certain speakers, volume might seem lower after pairing, easy fix. Just adjust volume on both the projector's home interface and the GTV interface, problem solved. And here's what I think is the big takeaway. The PUTRIMS K12 isn't trying to be a half-smart projector that still needs extra dongles and constant tweaking. It's a fully realized all-in-one entertainment hub that blends brightness, portability, smart features, and actual premium usability in one sleek gray body. And because it's auto everything, autofocus, auto keystone, auto software updates. It's literally the definition of set it and forget it. But when you do want to tweak settings, you've got that level of control. So it's perfect whether you're a plug-and-play casual user or a home theater perfectionist who likes to fine-tune every pixel. Bottom line, this is the kind of device that could replace your living room TV, double as your office presentation tool, become the centerpiece of your backyard movie nights, and even travel with you to events. And with its combo of Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and HDMI ARC, it's keeping up with the latest connectivity standards, so it's not going to feel outdated in a year. Honestly, if you're still debating whether to get a projector or stick to a big screen TV, the K12 is one of those rare products that makes the decision easy. It gives you that cinematic 120-inch scale with the convenience of a smart TV interface, and at 1500 ANSI lumens, you're not locked into only watching in total darkness. So yeah, if you're ready to ditch the spaghetti mess of cables, external sticks, and fiddly setups, and just want a beautiful, bright, and fully smart projector that works right out of the box, the PUTRIMS K12 is absolutely worth a look, and once you've had a taste of that huge screen and voice-controlled content hopping, I guarantee you're not going back to your old setup.